How has the faculty changed since I began in July? Well, I don't know if the faculty maybe has changed so much, but certainly my appreciation for the faculty has changed, has grown over the months that I've been at Brock. Of course, I've been getting to know the various departments, the leaders, the faculty, becoming aware of the research programs and the existing programs, but also the new program development. There's been exciting news with Marieke Schmidt over the last little while with her involvement with the Mars project. So lots of great high profile attention there for math and science. Um, I've been working closely with the faculty on a couple of things, one of which is the development of our new integrated engineering program, which will be housed in the Faculty of Math and Science. And it will be an interdisciplinary program. So it's given me an opportunity to come to know people in computer science and physics and math and stats, biology, earth sciences, all of the programs to understand how this new program that we're developing will fit into the overall programming of math and science, where they already have lots of great programming, lots of strength, and both very strong domestic and international enrollments. Math and science is core to the work of Brock University. Some very core disciplines for the institution that attract their own majors, both at the undergraduate and graduate levels, but also that serve students in other disciplines who take science electives, take context credits, and so on. So there's a lot of opportunity for people across the Brock community to be involved with math and science. As I said, the faculty will be playing a leading role over the next few years as the new engineering program gets developed and comes online. But other areas, of course, such as computer science, very strong enrollments there will be attracting more students and more attention. So very excited to continue to work with everyone in math and science on their program developments to support their research in coordination with the Vice President Research and of course the students. I can't think of a better year to talk about science. Where would we all be without the scientists right now? I mean, the tremendous work that's been done to give us a road out of this terrible pandemic situation. This is proof positive of how important science is for the world that we live in. The dedicated, rigorous, data-driven work that's been done to create vaccines for all of us so that we can get back to a normal life is extraordinary. And of course, we do have our own level 3 lab at Brock. So we have, some of the capacity that the world needs to continue to confront these difficult situations around very contagious pathogens. We hope we don't face another such challenge in the near future, but it's very important that sort of work continues. And I see the work around vaccine development as kind of an analogy for the work that people in math and science do every day in terms of high quality work in their disciplines. As said, very very professional, very data driven, and really making sure that they're doing work that serves all of us, maybe in different respects. But science is core to the functioning of society in the 21st century in another way. And I would say, another aspect of science that I really appreciate is its dedication to facts and truth, which are two things that have come under great pressure under the last few years. It's inspiring to see people whose work is so dedicated to the acquisition of truth and knowledge, as said in a very, very professional way. I would say everyone has risen to the challenge. You would say out of necessity, but it would have been easy for faculty members to say it's just it's just too difficult. but I've been really impressed by everyone's efforts to make their courses as engaging as possible, to learn new skills around digital pedagogy. This is something we're not, naturally trained to do. It's something we're having to learn through this situation. And I believe faculty have done a great job. I know everyone is eager to get back into a real classroom, as am I. I'm scheduled to teach in the next year, and I'm really hoping that will be in an actual classroom with people. We've all done our best with it. Students have done their best with it. I have two university-age children myself, and they're studying in a different institution, and I hear about their experiences of, sitting all day staring into the computer, just as I do for my work these days. I think everyone's done their best with a really difficult situation, and not to say that online learning won't continue to be an important part of the university experience, because I think it will be. But we are all looking forward to the in-person human aspects of university life. Just getting to know people, being in a room, going to activities, going to a basketball game, seeing a play, going to the swimming pool, all those things that, you do normally in university. So very eager to get back to university life this fall. That's what we're planning for, is an on-campus return this fall, public health conditions allowing, of course. But the news seems to be good, and the prospect seems to be good that we will all be back on campus this fall. I think we need to take every opportunity we can to recognize people's hard work and their dedication to what they do, particularly this year when people are feeling so distanced from one another, and really don't have that opportunity to just talk to one another in a more informal way. Such great work has been going on, continues to go on, and I said, learning new things all the time, learning to use new technology, and to teach and do research, and to collectively govern. Uh, all of that has taken an enormous toll on all of us, and I'm really proud of the faculty and staff in math and science for the great efforts that they've put in to keep their program quality high, to continue their research productivity during this difficult year. So I'm really glad there's this award ceremony to have an opportunity to say thank you to people for their hard work, and to let them know that those of us, the president, myself, the board of governors, all of us, we do recognize the hard work of our faculty and staff, and we want to show our appreciation. Sure. Well, I think that, there are many things. I've mentioned
Mhm.
engineering a few times. We're also developing a new campus site in Burlington. And we're looking at the program mix there. So talking to all of the deans, including the Dean of Math and Science, about opportunities for program offerings in a new center. Of course, re-engagement on the international side. Math and science is a real powerhouse in terms of international student recruitment. And that landscape is changing all the time with the restrictions and the requirements. So there will be a lot of work in the international area in terms of recruiting in new ways, maybe offering programs in new ways that recognize that people may not be traveling in the same way, or may not be relocating to other countries to study in the same way. So that's a lot of work there. And finally, we're developing a unit around continuing and professional studies to make available more opportunities for part-time learning, certificates, micro certificates. And I think there's some real opportunities for programming in math and science to be part of that vision for a new way of offering programs.